Did you know that even a small loss of balance can lead to a fall? And one fall after the age of 50 can completely change your life. After turning 65, more than 1 in 10 older adults begin to experience balance problems. That number rises quickly as we age. The issue is that when your sense of balance declines, the chances of falling increase. And falling at an older age is not just about a scrape or bruise. It often leads to broken bones, hospital stays, loss of independence, and in some cases, life-threatening complications. The good news is that you can improve your balance with a few simple exercises that you can do right at home. Using just a sturdy chair and a small space, you can rebuild strength and stability. In today's video, I will guide you through 9 exercises designed to improve your balance, boost your confidence when walking, and help protect your legs as you grow older. Before we begin, make sure you feel stable on your feet or have something nearby to support you, such as a chair, wall, or cane. If you have any medical concerns, it is always a good idea to speak with your doctor first. Ready to get started? We will begin with the easiest movements and gradually increase the challenge. Exercise 1. Reach in balance from a narrow base. Let us start by challenging your center of gravity with a simple movement that looks easy but activates some of the most important muscles for balance. Begin by standing with your feet together or as close as you can comfortably manage. The narrower your stance, the more your body has to work to keep you upright. If this feels too unsteady, step your feet slightly apart, just enough to regain control without losing the challenge. Now imagine your feet rooting into the floor. Gently engage your abdominal muscles and feel your weight balanced evenly across both legs. Slowly lift one arm straight up toward the ceiling. Pause for a moment, then lower it back down. Next, try lifting the same arm at a slight diagonal, not directly above but upward and out, as if reaching for the corner of a shelf. Then bring it back down. Finally, extend that arm directly out to the side, keeping your posture tall and your spine aligned. Repeat all 3 directions with the same arm before switching to the other side. Remember, this is not just about your arm. It is about how your entire body responds as the weight shifts slightly. Try to keep your core steady, your legs strong, and your breath smooth. If needed, keep one hand near a sturdy chair for support, but only use it if absolutely necessary. You may be surprised at how quickly your body adapts when given the chance. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side, moving slowly and deliberately. Exercise 2. Tightrope balance, walking the invisible line. Now that your core and stabilizers are activated, let us take the next step, literally. For this exercise, you will not be moving just yet. Instead, we are going to train your body to remain steady in a challenging standing position, one that mimics walking on a narrow beam. Start by placing one foot directly in front of the other so that the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot, like standing on a tightrope. Already feel a little wobbly? That is okay. This position naturally reduces your base of support and forces your body to recruit all the tiny muscles in your ankles, legs, and hips to help you stay balanced. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly between both feet. Engage your core gently, not squeezing, but firm enough to support your spine. Keep your gaze forward and let your arms relax by your sides. If you feel comfortable here, raise your arms out to the sides like airplane wings. Then slowly begin to circle them forward in small, controlled movements. Imagine you are stirring the air around you without letting your body lean or sway. After about 10 gentle circles forward, reverse the direction and circle your arms backward. Keep breathing. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. The goal here is not perfection. It is awareness. You are training your body to stay calm and centered even when things feel a bit shaky. If you need to hold on to a chair or counter, that is completely fine. The real progress happens when you are intentional and focused. Ready to move forward with that balance? Then stay with me, because in the next exercise, we will begin walking that tightrope. Exercise 3. Heel-to-toe walk, building dynamic stability. Now that your body has experienced what it feels like to stay balanced in place, it is time to add motion. This next movement mimics the way we walk in real life, but with added precision and control. It is one of the most effective ways to challenge your balance while improving coordination between your eyes, brain, and feet. Begin by standing tall. Extend your arms slightly out to the sides for extra stability, like forming a letter T with your body. Now, take a slow, deliberate step forward by placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, just like you are walking on a straight line. Pause for a moment to feel your weight shift onto the front foot. Then continue with the next step, again placing the heel directly in line with the toes behind. Keep your chest lifted and your gaze focused ahead, not down at your feet. This helps train your inner ear and visual system, both essential components of balance. If your arms begin to wobble or your steps feel uncertain, that is normal. That is your body working hard to adjust and learn. Take 8 to 10 steps forward like this. If you have space, turn around and return the same way. Heel to toe, slow and steady. Remember, this is not about speed. It is about control. Every step is a small lesson in how your body handles motion, weight transfer, and posture. Skills that matter every time you step off a curb or navigate a narrow hallway. Ready to turn that walking motion into strength? In the next move, we will train one of the most practical movements for everyday life. Standing up from a chair with confidence. Exercise 4, sit to stand, rebuilding power from the ground up. Think about how many times a day you get up from a chair to answer the door, go to the kitchen, or simply stand and stretch. Now imagine doing that with more ease, less hesitation, and greater strength. This next exercise is one of the most valuable movements you can master for daily independence. It teaches your legs and core to work together efficiently and retrains your body to rise up safely and smoothly. Start by sitting in a sturdy chair, preferably one that does not move or swivel. Position your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, and slide them slightly behind your knees. Place your hands on your thighs to begin, or extend your arms forward for extra balance. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, press firmly through your feet and gently lean your chest forward. This forward shift of your upper body helps you generate momentum without using your hands. Now push through your heels and rise to a standing position. Once standing, pause. Feel your posture. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your spine tall? Then slowly lower yourself back down into the chair with control, as if the seat were made of glass. This downward phase is just as important, as it strengthens the muscles needed to control your descent and prevent falls. Repeat the movement 8 to 10 times, focusing on form rather than speed. If this feels too difficult, try using a taller chair or place a cushion on the seat. If it feels too easy, try crossing your arms over your chest or doing it without using your hands at all. Remember, every successful repetition is a step toward more confidence in your daily life. And now, with those muscles awake and your legs getting stronger, we are ready to explore balance on a single leg, the next level of stability. Exercise 5, single leg balance, strength and stillness. Up to this point, you have learned to shift, step, and rise with more control. Now we will focus on something that seems simple, yet is one of the most powerful challenges for your balance: standing still on one leg. This exercise strengthens not just your ankles and hips, but also sharpens your body's natural reflexes, the ones that keep you upright when you trip or turn suddenly. Begin by standing next to a chair or countertop. You may want to keep one hand hovering above it for safety, but try not to rely on it unless needed. Shift your weight onto one leg. Gently pull in your belly to engage your core and stabilize your spine. Once you feel grounded, lift your opposite foot just a few inches off the floor. It does not have to be high. You can keep the lifted foot close to the ankle of your standing leg, or even rest it lightly against the inside of your calf. What matters most is that your weight is fully supported by one leg. Now try extending both arms out to your sides for balance. Keep your gaze fixed on a spot in front of you. This helps your brain stay centered. Hold this position for 10 seconds, breathing naturally. If you feel comfortable, aim for 20 or even 30 seconds. You will likely notice little shifts, wobbles, or micro adjustments in your foot and hip. That is your balance system getting stronger in real time. Switch legs and repeat on the other side. Over time, this simple stillness becomes one of your greatest tools. Because when your body knows how to stay calm on one leg, it will respond better in moments when you stumble, reach, or move across uneven ground. Feeling steady? Great. Because next we're going to add rhythm and motion with a marching pattern that builds dynamic control. Exercise 6, marching in place, rhythm, coordination, and core control. Balance is not just about standing still. It is also about how well you move from one leg to the other. Marching in place may sound easy, but when done slowly and mindfully, it becomes a powerful way to challenge your control, timing, and stability, especially through your core and hips. Start by standing tall next to a chair or wall for support. Place one hand lightly on it, or keep both hands free if you feel confident. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, gently shift your weight onto one leg. Then lift the opposite knee upward, aiming to bring it to about hip height, or whatever is comfortable for you. Lower the foot back down with control, then switch sides, shift your weight, lift the other knee, and return. Continue alternating legs in a slow, steady rhythm, like a slow march. Focus on moving with intention, not momentum. As you march, think about keeping your torso upright, shoulders relaxed, and your belly gently pulled in. Your spine should feel long, and your steps should be quiet, no stomping or rushing. If you feel stable, you can take your hands off the chair and extend them out to the sides, or swing them gently as you march, just like you would in a natural walk. Complete 10 marches on each leg. And remember, it is not about how high your knees go. It is about how much control you maintain from the moment your foot leaves the floor until it returns. Marching like this may seem basic, but it retrains your brain to recognize patterns, time your steps, and build confidence with every stride, which is especially important if stairs or uneven terrain make you hesitant. Feeling warmed up? Great, because up next, we are going to isolate leg movement in 3 directions, while keeping the rest of the body rock solid. Exercise 7, leg lifts in 3 directions, movement with stability. By now, your balance is getting stronger, not just when standing still, but also when shifting weight and marching in place. Now we will fine-tune that control even further by isolating leg movements in 3 directions: forward, sideways, and backward. The challenge here is not how far you lift your leg, it is how stable you can keep the rest of your body while doing it. Stand tall next to a sturdy chair, placing one hand on it for light support. Shift your weight fully onto your inside leg. This will be your anchor. Take a breath. As you exhale, gently lift your outside leg straight in front of you. Keep the movement small. Just a few inches is enough. Focus on staying tall and controlled. Lower the leg back down, then lift it out to the side. Again, slow and steady, keeping your torso upright. Return to center. Finally, extend the leg gently behind you without leaning forward or arching your back. That is 1 round, front, side, and back. Complete 8 repetitions of the full cycle, then switch to the other leg and repeat. Throughout this exercise, think of your body as a pillar. Your standing foot, hip, and core should remain calm and centered, while the other leg explores motion in all planes. These directional lifts simulate real-life movements, like stepping over a curb, reaching to the side, or backing up to sit. Mastering this pattern builds confidence and control in everyday motion. And now that your coordination is sharp and your hips are active, let us shift our attention downward to the part of your body that connects you to the ground, your feet. In the next move, we will strengthen your calves, a hidden hero in maintaining balance. Exercise 8, heel raises, power from the ground up. Your feet and calves play a much bigger role in balance than most people realize. Every time you shift weight, push off to take a step, or catch yourself from slipping, your calves act like shock absorbers and springs, keeping you upright and in control. That is why this next movement is such a key part of your balance routine. Start by standing tall, feet hip-width apart, near a chair, counter, or wall. Place your fingertips lightly on the surface for stability if needed. Now slowly press down through the balls of your feet and lift your heels off the ground. Rise up as high as you comfortably can, aiming for a straight line from your head down to your toes. Pause briefly at the top. Feel the engagement in your calves and the way your ankles are working to keep you steady. Then lower your heels back down with control. Do not drop. Think of it as placing your heels on the floor. Repeat this movement 8 to 10 times. Focus on a steady pace. If you feel confident, try doing a few reps without holding on, letting your body find its own balance at the top of each lift. Heel raises are deceptively powerful. They build endurance in the lower legs and help improve the small reflexes that keep you from wobbling when you pivot, turn, or walk on uneven surfaces. And now, for the final exercise of today's session, we will bring everything together with a functional movement, one that trains you to bend, stabilize, and rise all in one flow. Exercise 9. Mini lunges, controlled motion for everyday strength. We have trained your stillness, your steps, and your coordination. Now, let us wrap up with a movement that combines all of those elements, the mini lunge. This exercise mimics real-life actions like bending over to pick something up, stepping out to reach an object, or lowering your body with control, all while maintaining balance. Stand beside a chair or sturdy surface, placing one hand lightly for support. Start with your feet hip-width apart. Now take a small step forward with one leg. Keep your back heel slightly lifted so that the weight remains on the ball of your back foot. Your front foot should be flat and steady. With your torso tall and your core engaged, gently bend both knees just a few inches, enough to feel a slight dip without forcing the motion. Make sure your front knee stays aligned over your ankle, not drifting too far forward. Then press into your front heel and slowly return to standing. Repeat 8 to 10 times on one side, then switch legs and repeat. If stepping forward feels unsteady, you can also perform this as a stationary lunge, simply keeping your feet in position and moving up and down in place. Focus on maintaining a straight spine, even breath, and deliberate control throughout the motion. These mini lunges build strength in your thighs, hips, and ankles, while also training your body to manage shifting weight, a key to preventing falls during everyday movements. And just like that, you have completed a full body balance session. Each exercise has awakened different parts of your body, trained your brain-body connection, and built a foundation of confidence that you can carry into your day. If you made it to the end of this routine, congratulations. That is something worth celebrating. Because what you just did was not just about movement. It was about reclaiming your stability, building strength from the inside out, and sending your body a clear message. I am still in charge. Even small improvements in balance can make a huge difference in daily life. Fewer slips, more confident steps, and most importantly, more independence to do the things you love. Try to revisit these exercises a few times a week, or even daily if they feel good for your body. Consistency is the real secret to progress, not intensity. And remember, every time you choose to move with awareness and purpose, you are investing in your future strength, freedom, and well-being. If you found this video helpful, I encourage you to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit too. And for more easy-to-follow routines designed specifically for older adults, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a session. Until next time, take care of yourself, move gently, and keep going forward one steady step at a time.